Chat.
Hi. Hello.
How we doing?
Let's see. Hi, Mike. Hi, Amaze. Hi, Dark Sword. Hi, Mojo. Hi, YR.
Before we get started, she hasn't streamed in a long time. Is everything okay? Do we sound good? Is the music good? If there's anything abnormal, let me know and I will do my best to fix it. Okay?
Can you actually fix my hair? Because I see a big bubble. Yeah, and then like brush it behind. Put it behind my ears. Okay, that should be good.
There's some grays in there.
Thank you guys, everyone, for the resubs. Royce is gonna have to scroll up because I don't.
Okay, yeah, I will do that. I will scroll
up so we can say hi and thank everybody.
All
for the
fine.
resubs.
Okay, seems all fine. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna get to
All
the top, and I will be reading them off. PK with a solid 54 months.
All right, let's not yell though.
Thank you, Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry.
PK, thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.
Spidey, thank you very much for the tier 3.
Amaze,
thank you for the tier 3. Mr. Smooth, thank you very much for the tier 1. Halanos, thank you for the prime. Martha, thank you for the tier 1. Ghostwolf, thank you for the tier 1. Hello.
All right, we are caught up. Ladies and gentlemen, how have you guys been?
Hi, everybody. Thank you very much for the hype train. Baby's first Earthside hype train. She had a hype train when I announced her, but this is her first Earthside hype train. Thank you guys very much for the resubs. I really appreciate it, considering I haven't streamed since April 26th.
Also, to get this off my chest real quick, because this is the first thing that I saw. One, thank you, Mike. I miss you too. You look great as well. And Smurf, I can't curse anymore around the baby, but the first thing that you type in the chat is you're not wearing a Nappa shirt. But little do you know that what's under this shirt is the Nappa shirt.
Oh,
so let's just go ahead and stop right there, pal. Anyway, let's clear the air.
Since this is a PCPatty stream, we're gonna remind everybody in the room that this is a PCPatty stream, not a Royce stream.
No, this isn't a PCPatty stream anymore. It's a Catherine stream. But go ahead, Queen, pop off.
Thank you.
Mojo, thank you for the tier 1, pal.
Mojo, thank you very much for the tier 1. Smurf, thank you very much for the tier 1. Hello, everybody. So this right here is Catherine. This is our baby, and as of today, she is a week old. Her birthday is May 17th, which today is also a very special birthday. Hopefully Thomas stops by. Today is Thomas's birthday, because he was really rooting for May 24th, but it didn't happen that way. So
Mike's mom.
It's your mom's birthday today?
I mean, I don't know, but I don't think you would lie about that.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yo, Dark Soul, thanks for the tier 1 sub, pal.
Hi, Dark Soul. Thank you very much for the tier 1. Thank you guys, everyone, for the tier 1s. Appreciate the resubs a ton. So I figured, let's say,
W new Krabby Papa and Krabby Mama, WWW, Baby Catherine, WWW. Great
That's
message.
true.
Catherine is with a K, though.
Yes.
Let us slide this time.
So, hi everybody. I hope that over the past month, oh my gosh, it's been a month. I hope over the past month you guys have all been well and, thriving. Well done.
Hopefully the baby will go to sleep. She's a fantastic snuggler.
She is a fantastic snuggler. So I figured that we would, tell you a little bit about what happened since we've seen you last. I was convinced, as you guys know, that I was going to give birth early, and that is not what happened. Wasn't even close. I was 40 weeks and 2 days? 3 days? 2 days? Superman, thank you very much for the resub. Thank you guys for the hype train. Appreciate it. I know, hype trains they don't.
Oh my gosh. Jeff, you woke up the baby. Jeff, thank you for the 100 gifted. Oh my goodness, what are we doing?
Jeff, thank you so much.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Listen, let's preface this with my hormones are all over the place. Just so you know. So, Jeff, you did not have to gift 100 subs. That is crazy. Thank you so much. Catherine, say thank you.
Her eyes are opening up a little bit, but she thanks you as well.
Thank you so much, Jeff. That is incredibly generous and very kind of you. Thank you.
Oh, little baby's he's about to have the hiccups.
Hi, babe.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. So, let's see, it was Wednesday the 15th, Wednesday the 15th, I guess that would be, that, I started feeling contractions that were a little bit, like, more painful, so we went to the doctor. I had been there on Monday, and I wasn't contracting, I was just having Braxton Hicks. But on Wednesday, we went back to the doctor, and I got my cervix checked, and I was only a centimeter, which was really disappointing. So they told me to go home. It was going to progress, and just to get as much sleep as I could. So Wednesday and Thursday, I just tried to sleep while I was very uncomfortable. And then Friday came around, and I was really, really, really miserable. So I called, and I asked to get checked again. So I went to the doctor's office and I got checked again, and I was still only 1 centimeter. So I was really pissed off. So they sent me home, and they were like, just labor at home. So I went home, and I took Tylenol and I took Unisom to try to sleep, because they were like, you need to sleep. So I tried to sleep, and when I woke up, I was in shambles. I mean, Royce could tell you, I was like moaning and screaming and crying. We're like on this bed, and I'm like telling him to put pressure on my back, and it was awful. It was terrible. And my mom came home from school, and she could hear me, moaning and groaning in pain. And in her head, she was like, you're definitely in labor. But I didn't know that I was in labor. I just thought I was in a lot of pain. So I was like, okay, let's go to the hospital. So at 4:30, we go to the hospital, and I get checked again. And I was only 2.5 centimeters, which, if you don't know how birth works, you need to get to 10 centimeters.
And I didn't know. They were saying numbers that I had no idea what they meant. Because I'm more than 2 centimeters. So I was just, I was like, okay.
What do you mean?
Right?
Also, we're at a level 7 hype train. How did that... Jeez, level 7.
Anyway, they're throwing around a bunch of these numbers that I have no idea what they're talking about. And I'm like, okay, so are we having a baby tonight or not?
So...
Happy birthday!
Thomas, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Thomas.
Hi, Thomas. Thank you so much for the tier 3. I was hoping you'd stop by. Happy birthday. You're not the same day, but you're 1 week apart. She's May 17th, and you are May 24th. So, happy birthday, Thomas. Thank you so much for the tier 3. Hi, Dayman. Hello. Hi, you guys. I'm sorry, I can't really see the chat that well because my microphone is in the way.
Want me to move it a tad bit?
I just don't know where to move it to that I could see it, and they'll still be able to hear us.
Well, what if I pulled up this chat? Could you see this?
No, that's worse. Make it small again, and then move it. Yeah, okay, now scroll down. Okay, that's better, I can see that. So, we got to the hospital, they checked me, and I was 2.5 centimeters, and I'm, like, really PO'd at this point, because I am in so much pain that I'm like, I should be past that. Here she is! Here she is!
Look at the little peanut.
How are you still awake? What are you doing?
Level 8 hype train for Catherine.
Woohoo!
Wow.
You're so popular!
We're going to save this bot, and she's going to look back at it when she's like 5 or 6 years old and be like, you streamed?
Oh, are you going to sneeze? You're so Oh, good burp, baby. Good burp.
Yo, thank you guys. Thank you,
I
Vex.
cannot believe
Thank
that
you.
she is still awake. Oh, let's see.
My daughter is born. Nice, Mojo. Nice.
Let's see. Let's move that.
Dark Soul, honestly, I haven't really been doing diaper duty, thankfully, but...
No, Royce has not been doing diapers. But here she is.
Because Catherine is pretty trained after she gets fed she naps with daddy for a little bit, and then she just goes to the bathroom. And then when it's mom's turn, no, PK, it's not. I mean, I could do it, but so it's just whenever it's my shift's over, she gets the baby, and then the baby, as soon as I pick her up, just lets it all go. It's like a dam that has too much water, and it just.
Yeah, she does tend to poop and pee when Royce holds her. I can't believe you're still awake. This is insane. So,
Tom, what's up, Tom?
Hi, Supine. Hello. So I got to the hospital. I was 2.5 centimeters, and I was in so much pain. And they were like, "Well, we can give you an epidural, or we can give you I don't remember what the medicine was called.
Yeah, I don't know what it was
but
called.
But they gave me and they were like, "It's up to you. We know your birth plan is not to get an epidural, so you can go home and labor it out, or we can give you pain meds here." So I opted for the pain meds. So they admitted us. They checked us in. And they gave me medication, and it was immediate. Like, I was like stoned. I don't know what the med was called, but I was high as a kite. And that lasted for about maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours or something. And then they checked me again, and I was only at a 4, and the contractions started coming back with like a vengeance. Like, so much worse than when they started. So because I was really stubborn and I didn't want to get the epidural, my only option was to labor it out. And so I am screaming and crying, and well, I wasn't really screaming because I was trying not to upset the other people in the hospital.
Which we were like the only ones in there after.
No, not when we first got there. There were other people when we first got there, but they were all getting discharged. So I groaned and moaned and whatever, and I tried to take a shower, and that didn't really help. I came out of the shower, and I remember I was like leaning over on the bed, and I felt like my legs were gonna collapse, my arms were gonna collapse. I got up on the bed, and I'm like on all fours, just struggling. And I said, "Can I get more of the pain meds?" And they said, "No, you can only get that once. Doesn't work the same way the second time around." So,
Thomas with the 50 gifted on his birthday.
Thomas, thank you so much for the 50 gifted subs. That's 150 subs for a streamer who doesn't stream.
Well, now you are. You're in the stream now.
I know, but still, I mean, thank you so much. It's your birthday too.
Thomas, are you drinking any LaCroix today? I need to get some LaCroix.
You got burps? You need to be burped? Let's see. You too toasty.
What's everyone doing for Memorial Day weekend?
Yes, we'll continue the story in a second.
It is cold where we are at, so we will not be going out on the lake.
Sadly. But I mean, we also have a newborn, so like
yeah.
we
PK, thank you for the 500 bits. These are earmarked for Mountain Dew and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Sure, pal, sure.
Wait, who said that?
PK.
Oh.
I work all weekend. Jeff, you're not. Oh yeah, because you guys aren't off on Memorial Day.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Thomas,
Jeff, thank you. Thank you for work, man.
Thomas, thank you so much for the 50 gifted. Jeff, thank you for the 100 gifted. We're now at a level 9 hype train. I haven't streamed in a month, and I've got a baby on my lap. My baby, our baby. This is crazy. So at midnight, so I labored from basically Wednesday to midnight on Friday. At midnight, I'm up on the bed.
Spidey with the 10 gifted.
Spidey,
thank you, Spidey.
Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Oh my gosh,
PK
you guys.
with the 500 bits. These are earmarked for Sushi for Patty.
Oh,
thank you, PK. Thank you. Danny with the tier 3. Appreciate you, pal.
Thank you, Snides. Thank you, Spidey. Thank you, PK. So I begrudgingly, and I was really upset, and I was like really, really angry at myself, but like I couldn't do it anymore. I was about ready to pass out. I asked for the epidural. So I got the epidural at midnight, and I was really disappointed and sad and angry at myself, but like I was ready to I couldn't do it anymore. My body was like giving out. So I asked for the epidural, Also, Mayor Z, thank you so much for the tier 1. Yes, there's a baby.
Oh, geez, Thomas. Well, hope you get some rest, man. That's a long shift.
I can't believe you're still
Don't
here.
overwork yourself, man.
I'm just waking up. I worked 14 hours last night. Jeez. Everybody's working. I'm exhausted if you couldn't tell. If you couldn't see the exhaustion in my face.
Thank you, ROG.
So then I got the epidural. I was able to sleep. However, and they hook you up when they hook you up and everything. They could see overnight that her heart rate would drop sometimes.
Damon with the 50 gifted. Oh my goodness. What are we doing?
Guys, that's 200 subs. That's more than 200 subs.
Now she's gonna cry. And I'm gonna take a baby because now she's a liability for dropping her.
I'm not gonna drop my daughter. Damien, thank you so much for the 50 gifted. Thomas, thank you for the 50 gifted. Jeff, thank you for the 100 gifted. Spidey, thank you for the 10 gifted. PK, thank you for the bits. Thank you everybody for the resubs.
Auctioneer Patty.
Thank you guys so
Snyder Tiger,
much.
thank you for the tier 1. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys. Geez, so they could see that her heart rate was dropping overnight. Anytime they tried to rotate me, because of the epidural, you have to like rotate, her heart rate would drop. Something was happening. So at 4 o'clock, they broke my water. They checked me first. I was an 8. They broke my water, and there was meconium in it, which is the baby's first poop. Sea Snuffer, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Jeez. We're gonna break my hype train record today.
We're not gonna finish the story.
I know, I'm never gonna be able to finish. So they broke my water, and there was meconium in it, which is the baby's first poop, which is like kind of an issue, but also not an issue at the same time. They said they see it a lot with overdue babies, but it just meant that they wanted to get her out as soon as possible. So they checked me again an hour later. I was at a 9, and then at 6 o'clock in the morning, I was finally at a 10. Mayor Z, thank you so much for the 10 gifted.
Thank you.
Jeez, you guys.
You guys are nutty.
You guys, thank you so much for this. This is insane. At 6 o'clock in the morning, I was finally at a 10, and the nurse goes, all right, it's time to push. And Royce, like, jumps out of the bed. He's so excited. And she's like, all right, so, Daddy, you're just going to grab her other leg. Like, literally, it's not like the movies where, like, a bunch of doctors rush in and stuff. No, it was one nurse and Royce, and they just took one leg, and he took the other and held them up and said, push!
And I wasn't getting paid. It was free labor for them.
Also, I'm, like, sweating, like, drenched in sweat right now.
I've got her right leg up in the air, and then our other doctor has her left one up in the air, and we're all pushing together.
How are you still awake? Sweet girl. I fed you. I changed. You got a bath. Like, how are you still awake?
Yeah, that's why R and PK. I was working off the clock. They got free labor out of me. Free labor, man. I should have asked him for like a workman's comp or something.
Compensation.
They should have gave me some hours.
Well, just wait till you hear the end of the story. So,
yeah, wait till you hear the end of the story. You think yeah, I really was in free labor.
So, I was pushing, and while I was pushing, they could see that her heart rate would drop, which was not good. Obviously, you don't want baby's heart rate to drop, so there was something going on that was making her heart rate drop. So, at a certain point, the doctor said to me basically, listen, something is going on, the baby's not doing great in there. These are your choices. I can use the vacuum, which is a little thing that goes on her head to help pull her out, or we can give you a C-section. And I was like, well, I'm not doing I'm not doing the C-section, so get this baby get the vacuum. So he starts using the vacuum to help pull her down as I'm pushing. And eventually, they gave me Pitocin because I couldn't really feel my contractions because of the epidural. So they gave me Pitocin to help me feel the contractions and for them to be like more intense and faster. So once they did that, I could feel it, and I was like, okay, I gotta push here, I gotta push. And I had a couple like really good pushes apparently, and her heart rate went back up. He took the vacuum off, and he said, "You want to feel her head?" Because she was crowning. So he took my hand and I could feel her head. And he said, "All right, Dad, it's going to be a couple more pushes here. Are you ready to take her out?" And so Royce is like getting, gloves or whatever. And he comes around to the front. And what did the doctor say? Like,
all right, so okay, mind you, I'm still front right, like I'm holding one leg up, like I'm part of the team. Like I just don't have the gear on. I don't have the stethoscope. I don't have like whatever it's called. I don't have any net gear, any gloves. I'm just raw dogging the leg right now. Okay. The doc looks at me and he says, "All right, Dad, you're pulling her out, aren't you?" And I said, I look at him and he looks at me and I'm like, "What? I'm pulling her out? I don't know how to do this." And he's like, "Get some gloves." So I'm harassing the nurses to give me some gloves or whatever, and I'm like, oh, dude, my heart's racing. I'm like, I gotta pull my child out. Like, dude, I'm terrified. What if I drop her? Whatever. Anyway, I get my gloves on. So I'm like, all right, Doc, I need your help because I have no idea what I'm doing. He's like, don't worry, I'm gonna help you. And he's like, give me your hands. Bro, when I grabbed my child by the jaw, I had to go in. Like I'm going in, I'm in the ocean.
But before this happens, he's like standing there like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I can hear them talking, and all I'm thinking is, I want this baby out of me. My vagina is tearing in half.
So what do you think she says? What do you think the first words our daughter hears? It's to her dad. To her dad. Guess what she says? She says, "Don't be a pussy."
I like scream it. I'm like, "Don't be a pussy!" And the doctor starts laughing, and he goes, "You heard her." The nurses are laughing. Everyone's
the doc looks at me and he says, he just looks at me. I've never just seen another doctor look at me like the way he did. He said, "You heard her. Like, you got to get in there." And I'm like, okay, dude. Like, you're going to side with her? My daughter's crowning, and the first thing she hears to her dad is like, "Don't be a pussy." Little does she know that I just get harassed every time I'm on stream. So, but yeah, anyway, I grab her by the jaw, dude. I felt like I was going to break her jaw because it was just so fragile. She looked like a ghost. Dude, she was just completely pale, blue, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what to do. So I yank her out and just chuck her like a football on top of my wife.
So they take her out. Royce successfully pulls the baby out of my vag. And they toss her on my chest. And if you've ever seen, like, this does happen. They're, like, kind of beating the baby a little bit. Like, they're wiping her off. They're patting her, like, trying to get her to cry. And I'm freaking out. I'm, like, crying. I'm like, is she okay? Is she okay? And then I start to hear her cry. I hear her little, like, whimpers. And then she starts full on crying. So, as it turns out, when they took her out, she was wrapped in my umbilical cord. It was wrapped around her chest, which is why her heart rate was dropping whenever she rotated, and she wouldn't descend, because the umbilical cord was pulling her back, essentially. So I had asked for a delayed clamping, but because she was tangled in the cord, they immediately cut the cord and took her.
They wanted me to cut the cord, but I said they wanted me to cut Trisha's cord. I said no, I won't do that. I'll cut the baby's cord.
So they cut it, and then he cut the rest of it off the baby. But yeah, so
only reason being is I wasn't scared to do it. I was just, if I were to do something wrong, dude, and she just internally like bled out, dude, because I cut the freaking, I would have to live with that for the rest of my life. I'd rather let some trained professional get their hands on that so it can go right back in. You know what I'm saying? It goes right back in, no harm, no foul. Hands are clean. That's it. That's all I gotta do. Now, when I went over to Catherine, they're like, "Oh, this won't affect the baby at all." And I'm like, "Okay, I can do that." So I cut it, and then here we are.
Give me the rest of that bottle, real quick. I can't believe it, but she is like still trying to nurse.
You guys see what I'm saying? Am I in the right here? You guys understanding my thought process behind that? It wasn't like I was just like, okay, I can't do it. Because I seen everything and everything and anything, really, during that whole pregnancy. So, but I couldn't deal with having to cut something, and let's just say it was the wrong thing, dude. And now, she needs a blood transfusion, and the world's upside down now. So, I'd rather let them do that. You guys handle that.
All right, she doesn't want it. I don't know what she's doing. She got the hiccups. But yeah, so she was born at 7:19. On May 17th.
That's true.
vaginal delivery. We did successfully get her out. We had to use the vacuum, but we did get her out.
We were close, though, to cesarean. We were very close. We were, I think, 75-25 at one point.
Like, they were getting prepared. Like, people were coming into the room. And he, like, the doctor said to me in the middle of labor, he's like, listen, we have to work as a team. If you can't get this baby out, we have to take her out. So right now, you need to push with all of your might.
And she did. She had, I think, 3 or 4 contractions, and she didn't, because I was feeding her an oxygen mask. So after every contraction, I was, not only was I, holding one leg with one arm, I was also giving her the oxygen mask with the left arm. So I was really double dipping. And
they gave me the oxygen mask because they thought it would help her.
Giving her the copium, sure.
Which it did. I thought, literally, JP, I shit you not, when they gave me the, sorry. When they put the mask on me, I thought copium. This is copium. Like, I kid you not. So she came out 7/19, May 17th. She was 7 pounds, 8.4 ounces.
Yes.
20 inches long, with this crazy head of black hair. Like, insane. Look at this. Look at how much, and it's so dark. It's so much darker than my hair. Then we had a really stressful hospital stay because
well, it didn't need to be.
It didn't need to be stressful. So
the pediatrician made it very stressful.
This is what happened. They won't discharge your baby unless they poop and pee within the first 24 hours. And she was not pooping or peeing, despite the fact that I'm feeding her. She's eating. The nurses see me feeding her every 2 hours. She's eating. She's latching well. I am leaking also. If you see boob leakage, I'm really sorry. So she's latching really well. She's eating, but she's not pooping or peeing. The pediatrician comes into us at like the 24-hour mark or something. And he goes, not to stress you guys out or anything. Just want to be on the same page. She hasn't pooped or peed, and that's a little bit concerning. We're going to have to do an x-ray if she doesn't poop within the next 12 hours. And if we see on the x-ray that this happens or whatever, we don't do this test here at this hospital. We're going to have to send you 2 hours away to a different hospital. And she could need surgery, like literally just terrifying us that there's something, super, super wrong going on.
And mind you, this is, so Trish, a little context. So this is early in the morning, it's probably like 9, 10 o'clock, right? We're supposed to be leaving that night. Initially, we were going to get discharged that night. So Trish just gets out of the shower. This is the first shower actual shower she's had while she's, not pregnant. So she's relaxed.
So I'm like doing my hair. I'm able to walk around a little bit. I had a nice warm shower. Like, I'm feeling good. Like, I just birthed my baby. I'm so happy. Can't wait to go home and be with her. And then the pediatrician comes in and is like, so we're concerned.
He said, we're very concerned about her not being able to use the bathroom. And then he didn't know that she had went in the womb, which isn't the end-all, be-all.
I told him, I said, well, she pooped in my womb. And he goes, oh, well, that's a good sign. I'm like, how the frick do you not know that? But he told us they did like a rectal temperature exam and like her butt works. I don't really know what that means, but like they said, and she passed all of her tests. She passed her blood work and her hearing test. Like, everything was great with our baby, except he comes in and freaking terrifies us. So a couple hours later, maybe like 2 hours later, my delivery doctor comes in and he goes, how you doing? Like, what's up? And I'm like, honestly, I was doing great. And now I can't calm down because I'm freaking out that my baby is something seriously wrong with her, and she's not pooping, she's not peeing. And he's like, I hate pediatricians. He should have never said any of that to you. I'm telling you as a father, she's fine. We didn't see any indication on any of her ultrasounds that something would be wrong with her. This happens a lot. Give her time. She's gonna go to the bathroom.
Very great, phenomenal doctor.
Yeah, he was great. He was really
the best
awesome.
Experience I've ever had personally with a doctor. The whole staff was great, but...
Which is funny, that was the first time I met this doctor, my delivery doctor, because he was on call. I had never met him before, was as he's like examining my vagina. And I'm like, oh, hello, nice to meet you. So he's telling us, relax, everything's going to be fine, she's going to go to the bathroom. So the nurse takes her like a little bit later in the day. She's like, I'm going to give her a bath and see if that stimulates her. So she takes her for about an hour, and she gave her like a really nice warm bath, and then put her under the heat lamp naked, and then came back and like gave her like a belly massage. And she comes into the room, and she's like, she's stubborn, she hasn't pooped yet, and she whips out like a puppy pee pad, and she had peed 30 milliliters of urine. Like, she peed a lot.
She's got my bladder.
So she finally peed, which made us feel better. And then throughout the day, we had visitors. Shelby came with her husband, and we were sitting there talking and, holding the baby. Shelby was holding her and rocking her and talking to her the whole time. And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden we hear like a... And I'm like, was that her mouth? And she goes, no, that was her butt. And so I'm like super excited. I bring her over, I check, and there's a nice big poop in her diaper, and I just start sobbing. Just like sobbing. And I run over to the bed and I press the nurse button like 800 times. Shelby runs out into the hallway and goes, she pooped! She pooped! So the nurse comes in and she sees that she pooped, and she goes, okay, I'll tell, the pediatrician. We were, informed that you guys wanted to be like out of here today, so we'll see if we can speed up her blood work. And so they did, and they took her for her blood work, and we got discharged at like 6 o'clock that night.
Late in the evening.
6 o'clock, and then we took her home.
My first run in the ambulance as an EMT, I had to deliver twins. That is crazy.
That's nuts.
That is insane.
So that's my birth story.
Yeah, I don't want to knock the pediatrician. They did say like earlier in like that week they had like an actual serious case. Maybe that was like his.
They did.
That was like his reason. Not too sure.
He basically like my delivery doctor basically said he's like paranoid because he already had a case this week where the baby actually had this issue and they had to send the baby to a different hospital and stuff. And so he was like, he already had it on his mind essentially. But that baby, you could see, they saw that problem on the ultrasound. She did not show any problems on her ultrasounds.
I'll never knock a pediatrician for doing their job. They're very well informed of what's going on. I just wish that his delivery was a little different, especially with first-time parents. And it was like the morning after, right? Everything is going to plan in our eyes because I'm a hypochondriac in general, and she is just Googling everything.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm asking all these questions, and then she's asking all these questions, and it's just so like the delivery that he came in with. It wasn't the right timing, I guess. But I think that he's very well educated. I like the way that he's very well educated, and I think that he's a smart guy. I just don't think he delivered it properly. But
yeah, so my delivery doctor was like, you can't say that to first time parents. All they're gonna hear is doom and gloom. So he calmed us a lot. And then we came home. We came home, and the first couple nights were brutal. Really, really brutal. There were a lot of tears from her and a lot of tears from me. Ow, she's biting my thumb. You just ate 2 ounces. What are you doing?
Hey, are you hungry? You want daddy's nipple?
I can't whip out my boobies on
I can whip out my nipple.
I can't. I mean, technically I can feed you. I just have to cover myself. But like, what are you doing?
You're not feeding.
So the first few nights were really awful. We've gotten into a little bit of a better routine where like we kind of take shifts, and my mom has been a tremendous help. Everyone into the West I Go and Seedless Mandarin have been absolutely incredible. My dad's been feeding me. My mom's been feeding me. She is so happy to take the baby, and she's either farting or she pooped because she stinks. They've been amazing, and I am so unbelievably grateful that we are in their house right now. I have to be totally honest. Like, I could not imagine having done this without living in my mother's house. Look at her.
She's like, I am pooping my pants.
Yeah, she is. So, yeah, just a shout out to mom and dad. Thank you very much, mom and dad. Yeah, so we're in a little bit better of a routine now. We got kind of shifts where I like sleep, around like 7, 8, whatever, 9, 10 o'clock, whenever she's sleeping, and he'll like lay with her, and then when she wakes up, I'm up with her all night because she had the boob. She cluster feeds at night. It's because she's a newborn and that's what she does. So it's been exhausting, as you can tell from my face. I'm exhausted, but I am so just blissfully in love with her. I mean, how could you not be? How could you not be? Look at this little angel face. So it's been hard. It's the hardest thing that I've ever done in my entire life. But it's also the most rewarding and wonderful and humbling and just I'm so just it's just wonderful. It's such a significant change, but it's a very welcome change, and I'm very happy about it. So this is Catherine. This is Catherine Marie. This is our Catherine Marie. Say hi, baby.
Say hi, baby girl.
Oh. Yeah, look over there. Look over there. Hi, baby.
Hey, Agwalk.
You stink so bad.
Did she poop?
Yeah, she probably pooped. I didn't hear her poop, but she probably pooped. Also, you guys, I weighed myself when I got home. I lost 20 pounds. Which is exactly what the woman I worked for said. She said, you're going to lose 20 pounds just from birth. And I did. I gave birth at 166, and I was 146 when I weighed myself. And I'm like, oh, yes, we're already on the road to being skinny again. So,
Yo, thanks, Manny. I appreciate it, bro.
I also have to say, I would go through every single awful pregnancy symptom again, knowing that it all leads to this. I said that I probably wouldn't say that, but here I am saying that everyone who says that is 1,000% right. Once you have your little baby in your arms, everything that sucked about pregnancy, just you forget about it. That it never happened, because this is what you got at the end. And yeah, she definitely pooped. I'm gonna have to change her. And she hates being changed. So that's a good time.
We're not gonna be in a rush. We're gonna take some time.
Oh, what, for a second? Yeah, no. You guys, I just pushed a bowling ball through my vagina.
And I pulled the bowling ball out.
So I'm in shambles. I'm wearing diapers. I have to wear diapers because I'm still bleeding. I will be bleeding for probably a couple weeks.
Strike.
So she's in diapers and I'm in diapers. It's a lot of fun. But yeah. Yeah, I'm no sports, no sexual intercourse, no pools, no baths. There are a lot of things that I'm not allowed to do for 6 weeks. So, good old vaginal birth. But C-sections are just as brutal. Really just pulling a whole human out of your body in any way, shape, or form is just...
Well, for Lift, as you can see, the only thing that she looks at is her daddy. She looks a lot like her daddy.
She is looking at the lights. You guys know my lights that I change the
That's
colors.
what Trish likes to say all the time, but she's admiring me.
She loves
Don't
the
let her fool
lights. Because she can't see anything. Well, she can see shadows, and she can see up if you're really up close to her. But newborns can't really see, so they like lights. They like bright things. So she likes to look at the lights in my room.
She has my nose. And probably my eyes. She has very light eyes.
Okay, they all have blue eyes.
They all have, yes, but it's a little different when I have blue eyes. My dominant trait is blue eyes, so it could. I mean, that's hence blue eyes, white dragon. She might have them. She has light eyes right now. They're coming in, so she may keep them. Who knows? But
he's an idiot. He's an idiot.
JP, good one.
Yeah, blue eyes, white dragon.
You heard that?
Yeah, well, I'm sitting right next to you. Why would I not hear that?
Well, that's gonna be her first backpack for preschool.
No, it's not. Royce likes to sing to her, and he makes up these stupid little random jingles, whatever she's doing, Catherine did a poopy, just random jingles he sings to her.
Like
right?
iCarly, random dancing.
Yeah, Daddy sings to you. mommy likes to snuggle her. Everybody likes to snuggle
Oh
her.
yeah, Cade. Yes, she will be wrapped around her and Jakey. She gets my left hand. Jakey gets my right hand.
All right. I know you really gotta get changed, huh? You gotta be changed. So yeah, wasn't planning on doing like a super long stream because I was hoping actually she'd fall asleep so that I could sit here and stream a little bit longer. But I just gave her a bath and I fed her and she's not interested.
As you can see, she's not happy.
She's not interested.
She's very frustrated.
She's not interested in sleeping. Okay.
But he's your idiot. Smurf? I don't understand why Smurf is so toxic. Do you?
What?
Do you understand why is Smurf so toxic?
Dude, I don't know.
Fucking.
I don't know anything other than I have to change my daughter's
Well,
diaper.
how about you change that diaper and you throw it at Smurf?
She's gonna start.
How about you get a load of that shit, Smurf?
She's gonna start screaming.
I'm gonna cover up my head.
Yes, cover her. So they can't see her naked body.
Can't see me. But Smurf, you're agreeing with her. You're agreeing that I'm her idiot. Yo, Stevie, thank you. She is sitting in a poopy diaper. Maybe she sleeps after she gets changed. No, I don't think so. Typically, when she gets done, she usually falls asleep while feeding. So she's wide awake. Jeff, thank you, bro. Thank you. How are you doing, Jeff? BK, actually, since I'm off work, I mean, I'm getting a decent amount, at least 7 to 8 hours. Our shifts are pretty good. She sleeps. Well, it also, like I said, it also helps because her mom takes her for about a couple hours, 2-3 hours, which is actually, I mean, it doesn't sound like a long time, but it's such a big relief. So Trish will give me the baby like around this time, usually around 6 o'clock, and I take her to like 8 or 9. Then Trish, she gets whatever she needs done, and or if she wants to rest or sleep, she can rest for 3 hours, and then she feeds Catherine again at like 9 or 10 o'clock, and then usually Catherine goes back to bed for a little bit, and so Trish usually falls asleep for a little bit. I don't know, it's really hit or miss, but usually she does the night shifts, and I try to help her out during the day. But I can't really do a lot during the day because when I go back to work, then it's going to really throw off her schedule. So I try to do it at night because that's kind of like what I'll be doing when I get off of work, is be able to take care of her at nighttime. So. That's right, Cade. Yeah, that's right. Wait, Cade, you're the dual aren't you the dual guy? Cade was the Yu-Gi-Oh guy, right?
I honestly don't remember.
Before Lynx came in, you said you played?
I don't remember.
Maybe it wasn't him. Thank you, Tom. How you doing, Tom?
So, yeah. If she starts getting really, really fussy, I'm going to have to feed her, so we'll probably just end stream because just, we're on baby schedule, but I miss you guys. My mom actually has been asking me, she's like, so are you going to stream again? I could always watch her so you could stream. I'm like, maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
The biggest thing we got to get with Trisha and Catherine is a routine going. And then once that routine kind of falls into place, then Trish can kind of assess when she wants to stream and when she doesn't. So, but the baby is acting well. She's doing good. So yeah, she just had her follow-up appointment and everything's going great. So, we gotta feed her until she gets back up to birth weight, and then she'll be able to sleep a lot longer. And we want to wake her up every couple hours.
Hmm. How cute she is. She's so cute. You're so cute. I can't believe you're still awake, Peanut.
We are on baby schedule. Yes, we are.
I gave you a bath. I fed you. Like, you should be sleeping. But
it is a beautiful. It's a blessing. It really is. Knowing how hard it is to actually have a baby. We're very blessed. And,
yeah. Where's my push present? I keep saying, where's my push? Oh, and you know what? Tomorrow is our anniversary.
Where's my pull present? I pulled the baby out. And also, I helped you push. I had your leg up in the air. That was a lot of effort. That was a big turkey leg.
You need to stop.
That was a big turkey leg.
You need to stop the direction that you're going right now.
That was a big turkey leg. I mean, I was holding that thing up in the air.
Okay, that's enough of that.
I mean, I was about to take the oxygen copium mask for myself.
that's enough of that. So yeah. Yeah, that's that. So.
Is she beautiful, Smurf? Did I do a good job? Someone told me at work when I went there earlier today. They said, like, how'd you make such a beautiful baby when you're not beautiful? I said, okay, fuck you, dude.
Hey!
Sorry, freak you, dude.
No cursing in front of the baby.
Sorry.
But yeah,
It triggered me a little bit.
Tomorrow is our 1-year wedding anniversary. So our little present is about a week apart from our anniversary. So tomorrow my mom is actually making us an anniversary dinner, and then she's gonna watch the baby so we can go out for a drink. Right? Nana's gonna watch you.
I see you, Smurf. I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Nana's gonna watch you so we can go do something. You're so.
Thank you, Wizzle.
Oh, bless you.
Bless
Oh,
you.
bless you.
Bless you.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh, baby girl.
So now you want to take shots without me, JP? I'll get a bottle right now. It is a Saturday. I do not work tomorrow, and I will drink with you, pal. Whatever you want, I'll do.
All right.
I'm at that stage.
We have to take a screenshot really quick. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna click. What is it? Left click, right click, and then just press screenshot preview. Okay.
Right now?
Okay. Wait until. Let's see. I'm in focus with you. Oh, she just pooped again, you brat. Okay, ready? Wait until the thing goes away. Go. Perfect. Okay.
She just pooped again.
You are a brat. You are a freaking...
She just changed her, by the way.
You are a freaking brat.
She just pooped again. I just smelt it. Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
Catherine.
You guys stinky poops.
You're gonna have to go. Oh, chat, we didn't tell you about this. So, Chloe's been taking it the hardest. Chloe has been taking it the hardest.
Well, I thought she was okay, and then all of a sudden she wasn't okay.
So, Chloe, okay, so you guys know, so we sleep in separate rooms. Even before the pregnancy, we sleep in separate, like, beds just because my work schedule, and she was always up during pregnancy and stuff like that. So Jake sleeps next to my bed. He's got a nice mattress that he lays on, and he goes to sleep. All right, well, I wake up at like 4 or 5 o'clock usually to feed Jake. That's when he wakes me up. So I get up, I go to feed Jake and let him out. I come back in. Chloe's in his bed. And, you know, I get on to Chloe because she's always in his bed, always in his water bowl, always just terrorizing the dog, right? So, I kick Chloe out, and Trish comes in because she had just puked. So I'm cleaning up her puke. Chloe puked, not Jake. So I'm cleaning up her puke. And Trish comes in, she's like, what is that smell? And she's like, it smells like poop. And I'm like searching for it. And I go, and she pooped in Jake's bed. She pooped in his bed. He just woke up.
So I called my grandma. I'm like, Grandma, I think my cat's having a nervous breakdown because she's pacing all over the place. She comes in, she watches the baby, she sniffs the baby, she paces around the bed. So my grandma gave me this Fellaway plug-in. It's like an anxiety plug-in. And then we wrapped the baby in like a swaddle all day, and then put the swaddle into the cage where Chloe likes to sleep.
Can you guys can they hear that?
She's just pooping herself.
She's just literally just blowing up her diaper.
She's blowing up her diaper right now.
Look, she's pushing hard.
And so we haven't had an incident since then, but Riley has been squeaking nonstop, and Jake he's adjusting better now. It's been a week. But when we first brought her home, he would not be in the same room as her. The second you came near him, he was out. He's getting better, but he's still not quite.
See, Jake doesn't care. Jake doesn't care as long as the baby isn't like you don't
crying.
Put the baby on him or she's crying. Because Jake,
if she starts crying, he's gone. He's like, no,
he's got
I can't.
free roam, so he goes like he lays in and into the west side goes like little. He's got like a little mattress that he lays with, and Jake will lay in there, or he'll lay in his bed next to my bed or whatever. But as soon as the baby starts crying, or I'm like, here, you want to come see the baby? He looks at her and he just like darts the other way. But he's getting better. I have some PJs that I put next to his bed. I should just put a whole blanket. I should just take one of her swaddles and wrap her in it and then put it in his bed. Probably what I should do.
I don't really like that idea, but...
Well, your cat can do it. He can do it. Your cat pooped in his bed, so...
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go poop in her cage. I'm gonna go poop in her cage. I'm gonna poop in her cage, put the towel down, and then I'm gonna close her in the towel. With the towel.
Okay.
Like a massive poop. Okay. Like my poop, her diaper, yours. Like, the whole family poop in the kennel for the cat.
Anyway. Anyway.
So now I'm triggered.
That's been pretty much what's happened since we last saw you. I'm kind of sad because I didn't take like a cute last picture of my bump because I didn't realize I was in labor. So the last pictures I really have are those ones that I posted a couple days prior. But yeah, that's what we got.
Did you answer me earlier, Cade?
That's what we got.
Oh, okay.
Now she's getting sleepy.
Oh, he did. He knows about you.
Now she's getting sleepy. But, yeah, that means it's gonna be time for mommy to sleep. You and me both, buddy. All right, so we're probably gonna go because I'm gonna eat, so that if she does fall asleep, I can also take a nap.
Do they want to see what you got?
It's been sitting.
You guys
want
to see what she has for noms?
It's not warm anymore. A nice sushi bowl. Peanuts.
Nice sushi bowl. She's gonna eat that. Tagamo, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
Wait, you want to come to daddy? You want to come to your daddy?
I don't know. Does she? I don't think she wants to come to daddy.
She does. She's putting her arms out.
Are you sure? She seems like
you're holding her arms back. You're sick for doing that.
It seems like she wants to stay with mommy.
No. She's looking at her daddy. Looking at your daddy.
Yeah, she needs to eat and then go to sleep. So, all right. Oh, Peanut, say bye.
Hold on, let me.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. You take her.
You come to daddy. They want to see you with daddy. Oh, hold on. I gotta turn you around first. You do stink.
Yeah, she's gonna get mad. I can see. Hi, Lana. Thank you.
Hold on, baby. Turn around. There you go. Hold on. Stinky.
Can you get her up? Her poor head's getting crushed. Lean her back a little bit. Her head's getting crushed. There you go.
She's happy now.
All right. Well, thank you guys, everyone, for stopping by and for saying hello to us. Thank you so much. I cannot believe you guys gifted so many subs and all the resubs and everything. My goal, all of the goals were the same thing. We're 517 for her birthday. So thank you very much for passing the goal. Yeah, that's it.
Say thank you, Catherine. Can you wave? Thank you.
I can't believe she was awake for the whole stream.
Thank you. Look, you don't get used to this, Catherine. That's not my finger. Don't get used to that.
Oh man, my boobs are soaking wet. I need to nurse her.
All right, well, we love you guys. As a family of 3 now, we are signing off.
Bye, you guys.
Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Be careful.
Thank you, Thomas. Happy birthday again.
Happy birthday. Thank you for all the gifted subs. We appreciate everything.
Bye,
we love you guys. Bye, guys.
Bye.